Hello?
Hello, hi.
Bob, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Are you out yet?
I'm not out there.
Oh my god.
Okay, so quick, but I don't have enough time because, I just had to, I can't really, I don't, but the reason why I'm even trying to talk to you about this is because obviously I've not been talking to anybody. People have been sending me so much messages about I've not been responding because I don't want anybody to know I have my phone.
Yeah.
So I do.
First things first, I don't want anybody to know I have my phone. That is why Bobrisky have not been responding to people sending me messages. But let's continue.
So I only want to talk to somebody that I know that I can trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, you knew what happened to me, right?
You guys, another week, another Bobrisky. Hey, hey, mommy of Lagos, you are not going to allow us to rest. And I just like what Bobrisky posted on his Instagram the moment the very dark man released the audio. I am telling you, Bobrisky is giving the very dark man a heart attack. And the very dark man too is a hard-headed man. He doesn't want to let it go. So previously, remember that Bobrisky and the very dark man were, invited to the House of Representatives in Nigeria. But do you know Bobrisky, the mommy of Lagos, he did not appear now in his voice. He sent his lawyers, right? Now investigation went, and of course the very dark man, there were some things that he said he is not going to answer until Bobrisky was around. Now the new audio, actually, you guys, Bobrisky spills it all, and he says that he was not actually in prison. He's living in an apartment. That is in the audio, the alleged audio. Now he's saying that he was in an apartment, and the apartment was actually close to the main kirikiri, that is prison.
You think you cannot do it? All fingers are equal. Some other people do it, and trust me, God bless the also. So they did all that, and obviously I met a very terrible judge. The judge wasn't coming. The judge wasn't fair as well. Coming. He's not there. Okay, can you excuse me? I'm on the phone. Yeah. So
Wait.
Before we continue, coming, that means Bobrisky obviously had like a maid, like somebody helping him in the house. Obviously, this part you will know that he is not in prison. But the good part is that the person now asked him. Let's continue.
Where are you like this?
Truth be told, I don't want to lie to you. You're my person. I'm not in prison, but I'm around there. They got me an apartment,
Okay.
because of my godfather. My godfather was able to tell me, never, you will not see another prison. Let the world think you are different, but you will never, So we're able to talk to the deputy controller in Nigeria. And he said that in as much as Bob is look, they really have a problem with Bob. If Bob is not posting anything, Bob is not saying anything, Bob is not doing anything, that they can put me close to the place. So I can always come inside and see people as I see I'm welcoming my family. That nobody needs to know. Do you understand? So,
If you are not from Nigeria, or if you don't know who Bobrisky is, he is an influencer. He is a man that doesn't want to be associated with anything man because he's a she. So he has actually, changed his body. He looks more feminine. That if you didn't know him, you would think he's a woman. Actually, when I introduced Bobrisky to my friend was like, I thought that she's gonna get it, and I told her that. But do you know Bobrisky is a man? I say, come on, you are lying. I said, no, he is a man. So anyway, when the prison expert was trying to explain the reason why Bobrisky could not be put in a special prison is because of his body, and they're afraid of harassment. So he said that You know, how could they now place Bobrisky with all his female appearance, you know, his figures, his boot, everything, you know, his nails and everything? They couldn't actually place him in that prison. And you know, they don't have any special prison for transgenders or people who like to associate themselves to men than women, because when they asked Bobrisky for his identity card and to identify himself, he said he is a man. And you know, people have always been saying that his manhood is still there, is still intact, right? So now, this is the hot gist. Bobrisky now spills it all in this new audio. And he says that actually he's what this man I always call guys, I'm forgetting the name, that he always call his name and say that he did not allow him to, you know, the Godfather. Yes, the Godfather. How would I have forgotten about the Godfather? He said that what the Godfather has done for him, it's too much. The Godfather actually placed him in that special apartment close to the prison. So anytime Bobrisky has like somebody to visit him, a visitor, he would quickly rush to the kirikiri, to the prison, to the dirty place to meet whoever he wants to meet. Then he will quickly rush to his apartment. In the audio, actually, when Bobrisky was talking, you know, to the person he was talking, the person that recorded this audio, it happened that somebody actually knocked his door and he was like, come in. So why are you here? And you know, I was like, oh. So just to show you that truly he was living well, enjoying his life, while you out there, you think that he is in the mere prison for, you know, people to suffer. Nah, his Godfather actually paid a separate apartment for him. So he's now talking about how he transferred the 5 million naira to the Falanas. And remember that the Falanas actually came and said that they did not, he doesn't know Bobrisky, he has never heard of him, he doesn't know anything about you. So you guys, it's messy, eh? It's so messy. I want you to listen to that audio if you have forgotten, okay?
Actually reached out to you. Did Bobrisky speak or directly or indirectly to you? If that is the case or not the case, what are you doing? You've written a letter seeking a retraction of it. But what are you doing to establish your innocence in what has been an allegation on this matter?
Sean. Bobrisky never spoke to me. I have never met him. I do not know him from Adam. He was alleged to have spoken to my son, Falani Fars. Yes, my son said this guy was appealing to people for assistance and called my son, I think on May 4 thereabout this year, please, can you give me 3 million naira to be placed in a special part of the prison. We call it the VIP section. And my son asking, are you calling me under the authorization of the superintendent of prisons? He said, no, please, don't call me again. I'm unable to assist you to bribe the prison authorities. And be very careful, since you're already in jail for an offense. Please, if you are going to come in next time, you either do it through the superintendent or you write a letter endorsed by the prison authorities.
Guys, remember that the whole saga, Bobrisky and the Very Dark Man, it's more like personal to me, because what happened the day before the Very Dark Man released this audio, he actually asked Bobrisky to pay 4 million naira. It seems that Bobrisky owes somebody 4 million naira and he has refused to pay the money, and that's why the very dark man now decide to expose him online to show that, Bob, you are not who you are, you are an ungrateful person, la 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 la. So I just feel like it's more personal than him trying to fight corruption, or maybe he's fighting corruption and at the same time he's fighting Bob. I see very dark man as he has the audio, he has the receipts, he has the backup, he has everything. And then Bobrisky, on the other hand, doesn't care, because the moment the very dark man released the audio, you can see what he say, Nastiti, your daughter is out again. I was like, yeah, Bobrisky, you want to give the very dark man heart attack? You want his high blood pressure to go up? Oh my goodness. So you guys, now this, I don't know how this is gonna end, because you hear everyone is denying, right? Everything about his transfers. He said his account was frozen, and it was never frozen. Money was still coming. And Bob said something that actually caught me, because he said that when they did investigation about his bank account, they realized that he is not actually into money laundering. And he himself, he said that, God forbid, I cannot be arrested, because I cannot be accused, or I cannot be connected with money laundering. Bobrisky actually said that all his money is legit.
All the money I have are genuine, and the sources are like most of my influencing. Like that day I called, the old man wants to pay me 10,000 pounds. I think that it's for influencing. So like people, they don't know how I charge a lot of money for influencing. They don't know. So, but I made them to understand that I charge as far as $100,000 to influence.
$100,000.
Money is from influencing. He's charging people 10,000 pounds. He even said that he's charging people $100,000. So Bobrisky has enough money. He has a lot of money. But the issue of him trying to borrow money then, maybe he didn't have enough cash by then, or he was saying his account was frozen. So I don't really understand these two statements where they found a lot of money in his account, and then in the other audio he said his account was frozen, and that's why he was calling people like Falz the bad guy, so that they can talk to the father, so that they will remove this record of money laundering into his account. Yeah, so you guys, the audio, this audio is not audioing. I thought it's gonna be gang, but it is not. All Bobrisky is saying in this audio is that he was in an apartment, he has money, and his money was legit, and that his godfather has done so much for him, and that the apartment was actually close to the main prison. So I don't know what else the very dark man is gonna do, because number one, Bobrisky never came to the EFCC for hearing. He sent his lawyers. The Femi Falana's chambers have denied that he personally, the son, has never seen Bobrisky. He doesn't know who he is. But Falz the bad guy, who is now the son of the Falanas, he was actually called, and he's confirmed actually on social media that actually there was a call that Bobrisky now called. So there are so many truths, and there's also so many confusing things about this Bobrisky issue. And do you think that the very dark man is now taking this thing too personal? Yeah, because his main motive from the beginning, he was talking about the EFCC. But we still see in his talking, in his recording, he's still like more personal, talking about Bobrisky. And to me, personally, in my own opinion anyway, I would think that we should actually put our eyes on the EFCC, the corruption, the fact that Bobrisky was in special apartment. It's not really bad to say that, but he should have been in a certain form of prison to actually serve if he was really wrong for money laundering and of course spraying of naira. Then he should have been punished for that aspect in a prison, not in an apartment, so that it will now sound fair to everyone. But what Nigerians are saying is that Nigeria is corrupt, and when you have money, you can buy your freedom out. So say like Bobrisky had the money, his godfather was able to pay for a VIP apartment close to the prison so that he doesn't have necessarily to suffer. But there are so many questions, guys, in this thing, because when he said that they found money and his money was legit, they took his cars and everything. So what are the EFCC after? What did they want with Bobrisky? I don't really know why the bribe scandal and all those things. Anyway, guys, I just want us to see how this is gonna fold up, and this is just an update. See you in my next video. Thank you so much for subscribing. Continue watching and have fun. Have a nice day. Bye.